Now, as I'm sure most of you know, I don't usually like to shit on other YouTube videos since my channel's more about calling out the media, politicians and other scumbags like them. But this video, the platform promoted to me yesterday, at first I thought was from the BBC because it was a ridiculous hatchet job against people they call far-right extremists. Obviously, in reality, it's actually just people against mass immigration and the degradation of this country. You know, something most of the country are against.
I didn't know that. Tell me more.
This, as you know, makes us all extreme far-right nutters according to the BBC, who I think Journeyman Pictures with over 2 million subs took their editorial policy from, well, based on the complete shit show of a video they've put out here.
I've been spending time with Britain's right-wing extremists.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Now, it's 1 hour long or some shit like that, so I won't be showing it to you, and due to copyright, I doubt I could anyway, but thankfully I don't have to because the comment section's annihilated them for me. Yeah, the comment section of this video is absolutely tearing them a new one, which just goes to show how out of touch they actually are. You know, the same as if it was made by the BBC itself. In fact, if the BBC see this, I'm sure they'd hire these clowns because pulling out shit jobs like this against people who care about this country is standard procedure for them. I mean, this comment from Big C on it sums it up perfectly for me and literally sums up the BBC as well. Apparently, if you hate pedos and rapists of any religion, you're far right. The world has gone mad. Well, he is right that the world's gone completely batshit crazy, but if hating nonsense and that makes you far right, well, I wear it as a badge of honour. Or Peter here, who said there's nothing extreme about wanting England for the English. No, Peter, there is not. The same way it's not extreme to say that Saudi Arabia should be for the Saudi Arabians, or Nigeria should be for the Nigerians. It's called nationalism, which the media want to call far right and extreme because, let's be honest, they've got globalist hands so far up their arse you could literally call them sock puppets at this point. As you know, loving your country, culture, heritage, or anything else that shaped you is not an extreme position. It's actually the default position for every country outside the regressive West. The only people who don't think that are the political, academic, activist, and media class, which actually makes them the extremists who should be stopped and not the other way around. But remember, these idiots took Orwell's 1984 and its doublethink as an instruction manual, not the warning it was meant to be, so is it hardly surprising to see now? Thankfully, every time scumbags try to call normal people or their views far right, they get shat on, as this YouTube video did, with a 2 million sub channel getting 55,000 views and only 1,100 likes. That, coupled with the 1,900 comments calling them out, gives this an embarrassing ratio that no YouTube channel should ever get, so maybe they should stop pumping out bullshit like they're the bloody BBC.
Pandemic.
Where